Welcome to HealthSense, a platform that allows researchers to conduct large-scale longitudinal studies that require survey questions and physiological data. This video is meant to provide you with all the steps necessary to start a study on HealthSense. To begin, click the Create Account button on the HealthSense homepage. Enter your information, and then click the Submit button below. Provide the name of the group that will be hosting your studies. When you enter the portal, you will be prompted to create a study. Click on the plus button to create your first study. Select an image for your study, as well as a study name and affiliation. After the system processes your new study, you should see an icon with your study image. Click on that icon to start creating your study. The study dashboard shows you high-level information about your study. Here you can see your image, name, and affiliation. The Participant tab shows a list of your study's current participants. These are people who you'll be collecting data from. To add a participant, click on Add Participant button. All you need to add a participant is their name and email. After entering the name and email, click the Submit button and you will see a participant has been added to your study. All a participant needs to log on to the app is their email and entry code. If your study is already live, the participant will get an email with their entry code and instructions on how to download the app. If your study is not live, that email will be reserved until it is. After the user logs onto the app, the device and version number will be visible on the participants table. If you wish to keep your participants anonymous, you will enter identification numbers instead of email addresses. If you do this, the user will not receive an email with instructions, and you will have to personally tell them their identification number and entry code. The Questions tab has a list of all the questions that you will want to use in your study. Adding questions does not immediately add them to your study, but creates a bank of questions from which you can add to your schedule later. To create a question, click on Add Question. A full list of what types of questions and sensors are active and which are being tested can be found on the instructions section of the homepage. After you have finished creating your question, click the Submit button. The question will be added to your bank of questions. The Schedule tab allows you to arrange your questions in your study. You have multiple options for schedule type. You can set up a custom daily schedule or a recurring weekly schedule. To create a daily schedule, click on the Add Day button. This will prompt you to select the questions you want to be asked on that day. You can edit this information later. Days are added in order, and to remove a day, just click the Remove Day button. When your study is live, it will start at day 1 and move forward until all the days have finished. Alternatively, you can create a recurring weekly schedule. Set the number of weeks you want your study to be active for, and then click Submit. As you can see, you may now enter questions for each day of the week. The Download Data tab allows you to get a local copy of all data associated with your study. You can get your data in either JSON or CSV format by clicking on the appropriate button. To add multi-factor authentication to your account, go to the Settings tab at the top of the page. Click Enable Multi-Factor Authentication. Follow the instructions on this page to secure your account. Please contact us from our homepage if you have any further questions.